Our next topic is clauses and phrases. You all know that a clause has a subject and a verb. So, he fell, I went home, and after we saw a movie are all clauses. Phrases, on the other hand, don't have subject and verb. They may have one or the other, but they won't have both. So, phrases could be prepositional phrases like in the hall, verb phrases like we'll be walking, or just fragments, we'll go to the store. The clauses turn into two types of clauses, independent clauses and dependent clauses. Independent clauses begin with a coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunctions, I have no idea what happened here. Give me just a moment to figure that out. Let's see. Here we go. Coordinating conjunctions, there we go, include the fanboys. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Those are coordinating conjunctions, and they go with independent clauses. Independent clauses are also your normal sentences. So, when dealing with independent clauses, the sentence below has two. Joan left for practice is a normal sentence, but she forgot her shoes is a sentence that begins with a coordinating conjunction. Together, this makes a compound sentence. We'll get there in a minute. But what you need to know for right now is that Joan left for practice and but she forgot her shoes are both considered independent clauses. Dependent clauses, on the other hand, always begin with a subordinating conjunction. And for the most part, you can think about that as any conjunction other than fanboys. Words like after, because, if, since, are all examples of subordinating conjunctions. In this case, we have after we left for school, because it rained. A little too far on the highlighting there. If we want to. You have the subordinating conjunctions as well as subjects and verbs. Taking this to the next step then, types of clauses and phrases. Adjective clauses describe nouns and pronouns, and they answer which one. Adjective phrases do the same thing. Describe nouns and pronouns and answer which one. The difference is just that one is a clause and one is a phrase. And in this case, if you look, check and see, are the labels all correct? I hope you said no. Looking at this, you'll find that there is an error. These should be the phrases. These should be the clauses. So clause, clause, phrase, phrase. Adjective phrases, the way we know, is because in this case, the boy in the blue shirt is Derek. In the blue shirt is a prepositional phrase. Because it's a prepositional phrase describing boy, it's an adjective phrase. It tells which boy. The same style goes for the next sentence. I have a dog with long fur. With long fur is a prepositional phrase that describes the dog. It tells which dog, the one with long fur. Since neither of those have verbs in them, in the blue shirt and with long fur, they're adjective phrases. Adjective clauses, on the other hand, still answer the same questions, but you'll notice that they have verbs and subjects. The same sentence from before, but now it has a clause. The boy who is wearing a blue shirt is Derek. You have a subject and verb that's still describing the boy by telling me which one. The book that I just finished is my new favorite. Do you see the adjective clause here? You should have said that I just finished. It describes book and tells which book. The one that I just finished is my new favorite. So this is an adjective clause describing book. Moving back up to adverb phrases. Adverb phrases and adverb clauses describe verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs, and they answer how, when, why, and where. For the example, the toy was lost under the chair. Under the chair is a prepositional phrase, and it tells you where it was lost. So this is an adverb phrase. I was at home by 10 o'clock. Two phrases here, at home and by 10 o'clock. At home tells you where you were. By 10 o'clock tells you when. So two examples of adverb phrases in this sentence. Adverb clauses, I was at home because I felt sick. Because I felt sick is a clause that tells you why. If I am late, will you tell the coach that I am sick? In this case, if I am late is an adverb clause, and you could really say that it either tells you when to tell him or why to tell him. When's probably better, but in either case, they're all adverb questions. And since there is still subject and verb, it's an adverb clause. Moving up then to nouns. Noun phrases are not something we're going to look at. We're looking at noun clauses. Noun clauses are things that act like nouns, meaning that in a sentence they're going to be subjects, direct objects, indirect objects, objects of the preposition, or predicate nouns, and they answer either what or who. The same sentence we looked for the adverb phrase in before, if I am late, will you tell the coach that I am sick? If I am late was an adverb clause. But what is it that you're going to tell the coach? What you'll tell him is that I am sick. Since this is a what, it's a noun clause, acting as a direct object. Whoever wants to come on the field trip should sign up in Miss Vernon's room. Whoever wants to come on the field trip is a noun clause acting as a subject. It's answering the question, who? So, examples of noun clauses here. If you have any questions about phrases or clauses of any type, post them on Edmodo and I'll be glad to help you with them.